Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Actually, welcome back to me because I've not been very active on the camera. So yeah, so now we are going to talk about CAT examination. Last time I spoke about GRE examination and very much about it, and I tried to get a lot of resources for you. So now this time we are going to talk about the CAT examination for sure, and the exam is scheduled for 29th of November. So let's just directly jump to the main content. Okay, so the first thing is important dates. So what are the important dates? First of all, for the CAT examination, it started the registration on 5th of August, right? And especially this time, the IIM Indore is going to conduct the CAT examination, right? Everybody knows about it if you are an aspirant. So for 5th August, they started the registration. It was supposed to end this week, but they have extended it to 23rd of September. So that's a good news. If you have not registered, then you should go right away, maybe after this video for sure, and just go get yourself registered. Okay, so that's a good thing, and you should go, and that's a very current update is there. And so the admit card will be released on 28th of October, and you'll be able to download it. It will be released on 28th of October, 5 o'clock in the evening. And also the final examination is on 29th of November. There are a few changes on the final examination day as well that we are going to discuss in the upcoming, in this video itself. Okay, so moving ahead. So first, very important changes. What are the main changes that is going to happen in this CAT 2020 that I'll tell you, which is one is the duration of the examination has been reduced from 3 hours to 2 hours. That's a drastic and major change. Nobody expected that. Next thing is it is going to be in 3 sessions in a day. Last year, till the last year, it used to be like morning session and then the afternoon session, right? So now this year they have come up with this new idea, and just because it's a COVID situation, they don't really want many people in examination center at one time. So it's scattered in 3 sessions and 2 hours each. There will be morning, afternoon, and maybe in the evening batch will be there. The next one is sectional duration of the examination. Sectional duration for every section, it is not going to be 60 minutes. It is going to be 40 minutes this time. Okay, so let's see the overview of the entire examination. First thing is duration of the exam. Okay, so like I said, it's a 2 hours for all categories. If you're new, don't think that if you're OBC or SC/ST, you'll get more time. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, so the next thing is sectional duration of the exam. It's going to be 40 minutes. Make sure you know this when you appear for it. Okay, because that's really going to play an important role. Time allotted for candidate of PWD categories, of course, 20 minutes of extra time, which is in total you'll get 60 minutes per section. So eventually it will add up to 3 hours for the entire examination. Total number of questions, you'll be surprised, but it's still the same. It's 100. They have not reduced the number of questions, they have just reduced the time. Okay, so that's another drastic change. And mode of the CAT examination, it's a computer-based exam, and it is not going to be work from home like GRE. They allowed candidates to do it from work from home, but no, CAT, they are definitely going to ask you to come to the centers. That's totally my prediction, because they have already said that they are going to conduct it in 3 sessions. So absolutely, it's the same thing. You have to visit to the centers. Marking scheme: 3 marks for every correct answer, like always, and -1 for every wrong answer. So before we move ahead, let me stop you right there. Okay, so as you all know that it's been, I guess that you should have completed your study by now, and you should start revising for it. And if you are not started, or maybe you are in between the examination, and if you really want to check your ability or your current status of your knowledge, or maybe practice or accuracy, we have partnered with Unacademy. And so go to their website on Unacademy, and they have started a really good initiative, which is T20 daily test series for CAT 2020. All students from all over India will be there to give that examination, and that's a live examination as well. So you'll get rankings from all over India. You can just, that's a good thing, because the original CAT examination is the same, that you'll get to know what percentile you are at right now. And when I studied for CAT examination, mock tests are really helpful. So go there. We have a discount code in our description. Go there, you'll get 10% discount, which you'll never get just if you just directly land on that website and you just try to buy it. So get a 10% discount, use our coupon code. That's a really good thing. If you have missed few session mock tests already, but now they have still many lined up till October end, I guess October 5th. So you can just go there and start taking this mock examination. This will definitely help you a lot. Moving ahead with the CAT examination particulars. So what is the CAT examination pattern this year? Okay, so what is the pattern, right? So verbal, the sections are same. It is same still VARC, which is verbal ability in reading comprehension. Next one is data interpretation and logical reasoning, and third one is very obvious, which is quantitative ability. Did they change any number of questions? No. It's just same. First VRC will be having 34 questions. Second will be 32 questions on DI and LR, and quant will be having 34 questions. So what is the exact number? I mean, the distribution of the non-MCQ and MCQ numbers. That is very important, because non-MCQ questions have no negative marking, and which plays a vital role when you in your scores. Okay, so for VRC section, total number of non-MCQ questions will be like 7, and MCQ questions will be 27. So in total is 34. Next is DILR. Total non-MCQ will be 8, and total MCQ are 24, adding up to 32. And the last section, which is quantitative ability, which is 11 questions are non-MCQ and 23 are MCQ. Quant has the highest number of non-MCQ because the answer is very precise. You have to solve it through the formulas and using different tricks. So you get the exact number, right? So that's why the non-MCQ in quant section is very high. Anyway, that is going to be very easy, because this is every year they have this pattern, and yeah, so it is not a big issue. So exam pattern in terms of the time. So every examination, every category, and every section will be having 40 minutes of time. You cannot switch between sections yet. Okay, still the rule is same. You have to give 40% of dedicated time to one section. You cannot switch it to another. You cannot use that remaining time to another section. No, not at all. So it's the same. Okay, 40 minutes per section. For PWD candidates, it's 60 minutes, like we discussed earlier. So, and the next one is, this is a very basic thing, and maybe you must be knowing, all of you, but I'm just going to discuss it very quickly, which is what are the color, what each color on the panel indicates. So whenever you're going to solve the examination, there will be few color panels on every box of the question number. So what does it indicate actually? So the right one is something the question has not been answered, not has it been marked for review. I mean, you have not even, maybe you have visited, but you are just passed on it. Okay, you don't know that how to solve it. So that's a red kind of question that you have not applied, or not even you have kept on a review. Green questions are, obviously you all know that it is, you have solved it and it's not marked for review. I mean, you know the answer confirm, and so you have marked for you know the answer, and you have just answered it and went ahead. So that's a green question, green color. Gray questions are the questions has not been viewed or visited. I mean, you haven't reached there, very in a layman language. So that's something that you haven't discovered yet. Violet colors, questions has been marked for review and not answered. You have marked for review. Okay, you can go back to there just for your bookmark. It's kind of bookmark, but you have not answered it. Violet with green tick above it, so that's something you have answered, but you're not sure, so you have marked it for review. So you can go back obviously to that question, and then after that, if you have a time, you can put a thought about the answer, and then you can change if you want. So that's that. And all these violet and both, if you mark for review, that doesn't mean that the marks are not going to be counted at the time of the submission. Even all the marked for review will be cancelled. I mean cancel means those answers will be considered as a final answer. So that's not a big issue over there. So these are the basic things of CAT examination 2020. We have discussed the pattern of the examination, entire examination. We have not yet discussed the syllabus. We have not yet discussed how to prepare for it. What are the tricks and tips that we are definitely going to cover in the upcoming videos in the same series of this CAT examination. So stay tuned. Click like for this video. Do subscribe to our channel, and which is very important. Do it right away. We are going to definitely come up with many topics for CAT examination. If you have any suggestions, just comment down below. If you have any query, just comment down. I'll definitely reply to you guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye.